Hello. Hey everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Like, share, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Okay, here we go. So you guys remember that video that I did a little while ago about the ION Photon LP turntable, right? Yeah. So here it is here. I've got it set up. I still don't have my regular turntable yet. Well, I have it, but it needs a new needle, like I said in my other video. And financially, I've got other things on the go right now, so I had to put my regular turntable on the back burner for now. So anyway, as fate would have it, I'm sure none of you are surprised, but I have discovered a very huge flaw with this ION turntable. It won't even play the records. Like it just towards the end of the song, it will just stop. Yeah. Isn't that nice? It's great, right? Yeah. So I'm going to turn it on. There's a power switch in the back. I'm going to switch it on. And it's going to look like a disco show in here because all of this turntable has all these LED lights that light up. There you go. Look at that. Yeah. So visually, it's nice to look at. Yeah, it is. It's nice to look at. But you know what? If it doesn't work properly, then guess what? It's not so nice. And the reality of the fact, hold on. The reality of the fact is that this turntable truly is a defective piece of crap. And that's putting it gently, actually. And I'm going to show you why. So I have some 45 RPM records, and I'm not going to play the whole song, right? I'm going to just play the last few seconds of the song, and you'll see what happens. You'll see what I'm talking about, what the problem is here, okay? So this is the first one. I'm just going to play the last few seconds of the song so that you can see it, okay? All right. Ready? There we go. So just listen, right? See that? You saw that, right? You heard it. You saw it playing in real time. It didn't even finish the song, okay? Did that song sound like it was finished to you? Didn't sound like it was finished to me. Yeah. Now you're probably you might be thinking to yourself, "Oh, well, come on, Ken. It couldn't possibly do that all the time." Well, I have something for you. Okay, there's that record. So, why don't I put this record aside and maybe I'll try another record, right? All right. I'll try another record. Here's another one. And again, I'll just play the last few seconds of the song and you'll see what I mean. Did it again, right? Did it again. It didn't finish playing the song. Let's try another record. This will be the last one. I just want to show you guys in person, in real time, what's happening, what this record player is doing, or what it's not doing. Okay? We'll try another one. Okay. This, you know what? And I've had other cheap budget turntables that do the same thing, and you know what? It's absolutely unacceptable. There's no reason, there's no excuse why these turntables should do this. And as far as I'm concerned, it's done purposely. There's no way that these manufacturers are not aware that these record players do this. There's no way that they're not aware of that. okay? Because I happen to know for a fact that people have been writing to ION and Crossley. Don't even get me started on Crossley turntables because they are the worst. They're even worse than this. They're just completely defective in every possible way, right out of the factory, right out of the box, okay? I'm going to play one more song, the end of it, and it'll do the same thing. I'll show you. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you're going to get with this turntable. Yeah, sorry. It's the truth. So, here's the, let me turn this off now. It's distracting. Okay. So, here's the question. Here's going to be the question of the day. Why? Why is it doing this? Okay? And I also want to say that it doesn't do this with every 45, okay? And here's the reason why. I'm going to show you, okay? Because there's a reason why. Basically, with this turntable and other budget, cheaper turntables like it, the toner arm only goes so far on the record. And basically, at that point, the record player says, okay, that's it. Show's over. We're done here. Basically, that's what it's doing because it's not playing the song. Why is it not playing the song? I'll show you. If you look at the record, look at the grooves. Look at the grooves on this record. You can see how far apart they're spaced, right? And at the end of the record, where you see the blank, it's just a little teeny tiny strip of blank, right? Okay, and that's the one I just played, that Hot Chocolate song, You Sexy Thing. Now, even though these are all 45s, they all have something in common, or sorry, there's something different about all of them. So, you know, not all 45s are different from one to the next. Now, the YMCA record on the Casablanca label is very similar. Look at the grooves. The grooves are really extended towards towards the inside of the record, right? This turntable and other turntables like it are not capable of playing this entire song because once the toner arm gets so far in, the record player just shuts down and it says, that's it, game over, we're done. Okay. Now, there's other records where that's not the case. There's other records where the grooves don't go so far in. Like, for example, on the B side of that Don't You Want Me song, the first one that I played, again, look at the grooves on the record, how close they go to the center. If you flip it around to the B side, it's similar, but see how the grooves don't go as far in? Okay, so the B side of Don't You Want Me by Human League, right? The B side, it just might play the B side, okay? Because the grooves don't go so far in. And there's other 45s where if you look at the grooves, it only take up like this much space. So it will play those ones, right? Now for the LPs, the albums, as far as I've played, I try not to play too many records on this because it doesn't have a great stylus and it will damage the records. Yeah, so that's another design flaw. It does not have a good stylus. As far as sound quality goes, it is mediocre at best. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, but it makes me angry actually, because like I said earlier, there's no way that these manufacturers are not aware that this is a problem. And not only is it a problem, it's a major design flaw. There are many turntables that don't do that, right? So why does this one, right? And the thing that makes me angry is that it's almost like these manufacturers are saying, you're on a budget, you have less than $100, so we're going to punish you for that by giving you a defective piece of shit, right? That's what you get for not having big money. Well, not everybody has, $8,000 in their back pocket to purchase a state-of-the-art high-end record player turntable. Okay, you can spend more than $10,000 on a record player. So something like this is for beginners, and something like this is something that would attract the younger target market, the younger audience, right? Younger people, because they don't have lots of money to spend. So they're in with something like this, especially with all these fancy flashy lights, that's going to attract the younger generation. But what happens when they play the records? They're going to get a horrible first impression, not only of turntables, but of vinyl records in general, because the sound quality is horrible, right? So, I don't know what else to say. But it's highway robbery. I mean, if this is not highway robbery at its best, then somebody please send me a message and try and help me understand what is, okay? But yeah, that's unacceptable. There's absolutely no reason, excuse why this turntable should do this. I've used record players, and I've had them, record players, from the 1940s and the 1950s that were more than capable of playing these records. But yet, a modern turntable with all the technology that we have today is not capable of doing that. Do with that what you will. That's the end of this video. Just thought I would give my opinion there on this turntable, and hope you liked the video. It was I tried to make it as organic and raw and real as possible, as I do with all my videos. I don't do editing and all this. What you see is what you get. What you see is what's actually happening. That's how I do my videos. So I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you next time. Take care.